Hi, everybody. It's the Somatid Man. I haven't been on for I don't know how long. I can't wait any longer. All right. I'm going to try and tell you something about our wonderful fake government. We live under a one world government. There is no Democrat or Republican, excuse me, or any of the things that we believe in. We've been conned into believing all of this crazy crap. First, you had Trump, then you had Biden, now you got Trump again. Everything Trump promised, he never kept. And by the way, terrorists are paid by us. This BS about tariffs is just what it is. BS. If you really think the tariffs work the way they've been trying to make you believe, go and study. Find out what a tariff is. Find out all of a sudden why Clownface got in. Tariffs showed up. He's there because our fake leaders are aliens, are dimensional, or just plain assholes controlling everything. My belief is, and I'm not the only one, is they're letting us govern ourselves. Let me move up a little bit. To govern ourselves. Let's get a little light, maybe. Again, to govern ourselves. Oh, we do what they want us to do, but we govern ourselves. We have fake government. We have fake religions. Do you realize that all the religions are the same, just different titles in different countries? Do you realize all this BS? They send you to school one level at a time till you get done with either high school and college or just high school, whatever it is. As long as you're making a buck for them, they could give two shits what you do. You're a slave no matter what. You're a human slave. The worst part is you accept it. 40, 60 hours a week. That's not what America was supposed to be. Our founding fathers said, be diligent in your citizenship and always question your leaders. When did we stop? When have we even started? So the game is played, and they're continuing to play it more and more as long as you let them. By the way, these goofy wars are basically two countries and other people on other countries talking about a lot, but it's ridiculous. All of it. All the crap they make us believe. One of the reasons you're going through all the crap right now with Comey and such is to keep you preoccupied. Aldous Huxley said it best. He says, entertainment is a distraction. Well, I hate to say it, but this whole bullshit with Comey and all is entertainment. It really is to keep you preoccupied while they do whatever the hell they want behind your back, and then also keep you away from Epstein. Get involved in this. And what does Trump say? He's got more in line. Where did the Constitution tell you to go do that? How come the people of America are so stupid they don't realize they're losing their country? Slowly but surely. I told my wife a while back, you're going to see soldiers out there in your cities and everything else. you're going to see an incredible amount of violence so we can accept they want us to actually do, and because we're afraid. Everything they're doing right now is planned out to keep you preoccupied from what they really are wanting to do. I don't know what's wrong with this lighting, but I just can't seem to keep it. Anyway, all of this BS, all of it. How can you buy into all this crap? That's not saying everybody in the government's lousy. That would be ridiculous. That would mean everybody who taught in school, every teacher was a jerk off. My point to you is they're conning you and you're buying it. Why do you pay attention? I mean, excuse me. Why don't you pay attention to everything that's going on? Look at every violent TV show and movie as advertisements or whatever that our young kids are watching. Then you get a little bit older kids that are watching. Alcohol, all of it. A way to control your children. They're also so preoccupied with having fun and doing everything they can that they could care less. They just want to have fun. You can't really blame them with the bull crap they go through. But they get to a point where fun's the only thing that's important. Better way, an easier way to control your children in school, too, isn't it? School is an illusion, a mind game. The way it is taught, even the teachers aren't aware enough to understand what the hell is going on. That's how they became teachers. I'm not saying they didn't want to do it for a good reason or that they didn't just like children or young adults or whatever. They did it because they wanted to and they enjoyed it. That's why they went to school for it. Same thing was with psychiatrists and psychologists and all of them. They went there for a good reason, but what they really are mind control. All of it. A lot of them even don't even know that they're controlling. They think it's the norm. Well, it's not. Just like all the religions are so full of crap, it's unbelievable. Look at all the garbage. God's supposed to save us and all that. And they're all there, the priests and the rabbis and so on. They're all there. And they tell you how you need God. God takes care of you. Of course, you can give us a donation. So they're making money off of your fear and your belief in something. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Generative, operative, destructive forces in the universe. God. God is an illusion as far as I'm concerned. It's used to make money, to control the people, to have them believe that there's a superior being that really takes care of you. Well, then he's doing a hell of a bad job. But then they talk about how if you don't follow God and do everything you're going to do, he's going to punish you. But he loves you. Don't forget that. And if you're really bad, they're going to send you to hell. This is ridiculous. For the first time in a while, I'm having fun. My wife was right. Do this lecture. But how dumb and ignorant can you be? Check out all the religions. They're all the same in different languages and slight nuances. But it's all the same bull crap. God, He's going to save you. Of course, you got to make that donation big enough. You want to show God how much you love Him. How come the only way you can make God know you love Him is by paying Him? Unbelievable. God needs your money. He can't handle money. He's all knowing and all I don't even know what to call it anymore. All knowing, all understanding, all conscious, all aware, all full of crap. God is a game that your elitists play on you. By the way, Trump just gave a real tax break for all the rich people. Guess who pays for that? Terrorists. Taxes. And hell. And along with that, giving him donations because he just can't handle money. So he needs more and more and more. And he's got these people in these goofy suits. And they all join up on Sundays or Saturdays, whatever. And I remember, I think it was Amy who said, I can believe in a deity, but not one that takes attendance, from Big Bang. Made perfect sense to me. Not one that takes attendance. Right there, she's telling you God is an illusion and a game being played on you. Of course, make it comedic. You don't want to make somebody pissed off at you like Trump. That's another thing. How can you go after people and not have one of us say, who the hell has he got to replace the real ones in the government to the clowns that he has now? Secretary, that bitch, she's an asshole. They're all assholes. The ones that are willing to sell their souls to this ugly son of a bitch. He even fights with his wife. They were checking him out by watching him and seeing what they were talking about by checking their lips and seeing what the words were. And they were fighting with each other. Do you really think his wife really loves him? She likes power. She likes money. She likes to have all the fun she can. But he's a slime ball. Just like in 9/11, he'd be perfect for this. We actually believe those buildings went down from a plane at the top of it. Are you ignorant? Do you know how science works? They had to have explosives in those buildings to blow them up and have them timed with a damn plane. That's how you got them. They would have hit the tops. You really believe that plane would knock that entire building down? Where the hell's your brain? What it did, though, is cause a war. Bush got his war. The bottom line is everything that happens is not an accident. It's by design. Everything. That includes everyone who gets into office. By the way, they do what they're told. Trump doesn't do anything, hasn't got the brain, and he's senile to also understand. Not that Biden wasn't, but he was quiet about it, okay? Trump's a total asshole. I know they'll block me for this, but what do you want? You want the truth? Or you want me to have fun and have a real good time here? The truth is, He's slimy. The truth is, he got rid of anybody that could give him any kind of opposition. He got rid of anybody that really has intelligence and has ever done anything. And he replaced them all. And he's continuing. He says there's more coming. What the hell is wrong with you people? There's more coming? How the hell would he know that? Or could it just be he's told what to do? In my opinion, we live on a large technological farm. Their whole idea eventually is human AIs. It's a real bitch if you don't like it, but you've accepted everything else AI. Slowly, it'll evolve, and idiots will take the shots or the pills or whatever. Or they'll con the people into taking things, and they'll know that it'll work for the next generation and so on. Because they'll be able to be not able to understand and just accept what they're told to do. A hive mind. How's that? A hive mind. Study it. I'm not here to give you a complete definition. But a hive mind. That's their final ambition. To have you follow exactly what they tell you to follow and have a queen bee to do it. All right? All right, a bit of sarcasm, but you get the damn idea. They own us now. Do you want to continue this nonsense? You're allowing a lunatic to run the country and to join up with the other lunatics in the other countries. All this violence in America makes it easier to bring ice out, whatever. Hot soup, ice, whatever. Mango, mago, yago, jago. Anything they can call it, they're going to bring it out. They just brought it out in Portland. Golly gee. These battles and fights and these attacks are not an accident. They're there to scare the hell out of people and accept protection. Sounds like the mafia, doesn't it? Oh, this is fun. I get to pick on all of you idiots. That's pretty much what it is, me picking on all you idiots. I have something to read in a little while, but let me get the paper here. So there you are. You listen to every damn show on Let's try this again. I think it's called MS. My brain went. My epilepsy. MSNBC. How about that? All of a sudden. Watch all these people talking. Listen to it. It's there. Of course, it's also there as part of the plan as well. Don't get me wrong. Everything is part of the damn plan that these clowns have put together so we can follow it and become and take care of ourselves like little dummies. It's sickening to watch. I'm an epileptic. I can't go anywhere, can't drive, can't do anything. So I came back here to do a actual thing to explain by doing a lecture. Whether any of you idiots listen is another story. But you're being hosed. Just like in the rock and roll industry and everything else. Where the hell do you think that money really goes? You got people working for peanuts, and then you got somebody making $100 million a year. Which means that they're making a hell of a lot more, like maybe $1 billion. They own us unless we no longer acquiesce and accept it. Sure, I'm pissed. I can't do anything about it. It's very frustrating to not be able to talk and do anything, go out. So here I am again, doing something I thought I'd never do again, but it's so horrible out there, and you people are so stupid, it's unbelievable. Now, I want to say something. You're stupid, but by design. Our educational system is not an educational system. It's a system for you to follow so you can learn and you're ready at the end of it to go to work. They don't give a damn what you do. As long as you're not president, then, they got a few things they want you to do. And if you don't do what they want you to do, and a lot of these people that are running certain things, they can even scare you about your family. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, anything can happen. You don't do what I tell you to do. We can talk about it a little more with a few of my colleagues. All right. My point to you is that's what it is without being it. You don't hear it that way. And you see all these rich bastards and bitches living high off the hog, just like the religious leaders. They talk about giving, yet they're millionaires. But again, we buy in, we donate, we're there for their special occasions or something they want to do so they can make more money off of you, so they can control you a bit more. But how dumb can you be to not realize that the uh, taxes have been cut for the rich people while we pay the difference? How long is it going to take you to realize that you're being hosed but good? How long is it going to take you to realize you care more about dogs and cats than human beings who are living in the streets? How long is it going to take you to wake up and realize that you're, I don't even know if I want to say, slowly losing this country? You accept everything. All these companies that go out of business. And as I said in another lecture, this is like Nazi Germany 2. Nazi Germany 1 was a test run. Oh, it was violent, disgusting, and I helped uh, on World War II. Without them, they couldn't have had it. So they were useful. We learned nothing. We're willing to accept every bunch of bullshit we can. We don't realize that corporations are taking complete control of the planet. We don't realize the Illuminati or the Skull and Bones or the Fred and the Flintstones are there to control you by letting you control yourself. Again, but why would you do that if you really believed in God and God existed? You wouldn't. But you do believe in all these BS religions. They're incredible. The Bible is one of the most violent books. Not that there aren't other holy books that don't have a few crummy things in them. And violence. But they're the holy books. Holy shit. But you buy it. How long are you going to buy every BS garbage that they sell to you through religion and government? Oh, and don't forget medicine. Every damn thing you take has 7,000 side effects. How stupid can you be for that also? And where do you think the money goes there? Golly gee, I'm sure they really help cancer patients to the point they could. That's another thing. Why have we got all these illnesses? Could they be part of the design as well? Population control? More money? Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. But it's our money. They're taking all our power and our money away from us. But they want to do it forever now. They were working on it before in all the wars. That worked real well because they saw we were just dumb enough to kill each other and we didn't even know each other. One of my sad jokes is both sides should get together, have a few drinks, have dinner, get to know each other, have fun, have a few laughs, and then leave the restaurant or the bar and then kill each other. Bet you they wouldn't. It's easy to kill each other. You don't even know who the hell you're killing and why. Another one, wars. There's another one that they've taught us by design. And don't get me wrong, it's been going on forever. That's how ignorant we are. That's how much education we've gotten. That's how much they want us to stop wars. They got more. Hey, don't worry, they'll get more. You may never have World War III, but you sure as hell be screwed around with till they get what they want. I don't believe in World War III because I don't believe they want to destroy everything so they have to do any work. I believe they live on us in the most lazy group of whatever they are and the most sleaziest. They're smart, but they're evil. Real smart. But smart also comes sometimes with a cost. Who has to deal with them? And unfortunately, that's us. As long as we believe in everything that they tell us and give us to do, they own us. Now, education, medicine, religion, government, what's left? Skeet shooting? We don't have much left, do we? Oh, of course, taking our companies away from us and turning everything into a larger corporation of control, creating drugs that are poison for us. And don't kid yourself, if they don't kick me off, I truly believe the COVID caused all this. When you got the COVID a long time ago, after that, and it was over, they brought out every drug you can imagine. And all of them are poison. There's your medical association at work, folks. I've got a kitty coming to visit me. Come on, Nibs. Come on, Niblet. Come on, big boy. Come on. Are you going to come over and say hi or no? I got a nice boy. If he doesn't jump in my lap, I'll be in good shape. But as I said, all of this garbage, all of it, there isn't one thing left alone. Done by design. Every rotten, lousy thing that they've created, we've followed. And we continue to follow it. When do you wake up and stop following crap and let them control your ass? And eventually let them become the robots they want you to be. Does that sound like fun? Well, I've got something I want to read to you I wrote. It's the true religion. Altruism. To be an altruist is to be awoken to the truth. To care for others, not just yourself. Love is caring and giving. Part 1. Altruism, the true religion. The altruist truth is right in front of their face. And an altruist cares and loves everyone and asks for nothing in return. And last but not least, altruism, the true religion, is love and caring for others. That's your true religion. Now look at the ones you got. Aren't they a kick? They have you believing in dogs and cats and everything else to make a buck. But you don't see them really come out with much for the hungry and the homeless, do you? That's what a lot of my lectures were all about. I did a website earlier that got nowhere. America feeds and houses itself. That's how much we gave a damn. I got nothing. So I went to these lectures. I got something, but not as much as I should have got. I got a lot more from my music. I write dimensional, classical, and Indian music like no one's ever done. I believe if you go to my name, my real name, Michael, Michael, Katz, Katz, 9502. Just use the word, I think, YouTube before that. And it'll take you to my channel. It'll say my wife, Lauren, because they screwed up something. But if you go there and look for the pictures, that'll be the music. The rest are either me playing drums or a few lectures. I'm going to be sending out about 20 or 30 lectures that I already did. I took them off, but I'm going to put them back on because you clowns need them. I talk all about aliens controlling the world and doing everything that we do, the entertainment industry, the medical industry, you name it, I talk about it. So when they go back on, you can look. But the bottom line is very simple. True religion is caring about everyone else, not just yourself. You're not taught that. Religions are taught to get money out of your ass. And I think that probably is where it should have come. But all these religions are lies. They're to make money and to control your mind. And to make you afraid of what they're doing. If they can make you believe that what they're saying is true, then you'll follow the footsteps and the dollar signs and give it to them. Why does God need money? These guys have to take care of it for him because he's all knowing, but he's an idiot. He just can't handle money. But he's supposed to be all knowing. Shouldn't he know how to handle money? That'll give you some more truth about your religions. God, but he can't handle money, but he can get all his followers and priests and rabbis and reverends and all of them to tell you all these silly ass stories about the Bible and whatever else. But you didn't give him donations because God can't get it. They got to get it for him. Why can't God be a woman too, huh? Well, is there something wrong with that? It's hard enough to get a God to be treated with any respect. But why couldn't a woman be even better God than a man? Is it because we're programmed into believing men are superior to women? Guess what? Without both of you, you got nothing. Unless you really want to be made by a test tube. It's a great song called Mr. Roboto by Styx and Dennis DeYoung. All about creating the human robot. And it's very intelligently done. And you've got other music that was done in creating human robots. So now you've got some people who are actually in the industry because they can make a buck off the song. They don't care if you sing about Moe and Curly and I don't know, Big Bang Theory, whatever it is you talk about. But my point is very clear, and I'll stop being silly. We have to awaken and realize the true religion, not this bull crap that they're telling us. And I'm doing this on purpose to show you how ridiculous it is and to get you to look. All right, I've been sarcastic the last minute or two. I'm just trying to point out to you how important it is to take care of yourselves. Don't worry about religions and all the fake asses at work. Don't worry about governments that lie to you and don't exist since you're a one world government, a one world party, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter what country you live in, it's all the same crap. How long will it take? Do you like to live in slavery? Or would you rather be connected to each other as one and love each other, take care of each other, not worry about what you get back, do the right thing? Do it because you care, not because you're forced to. The governments and all, they force you into doing things. The top one is war. We got to have war. Without war, there's no population control. And not all the other nonsense. But that's our problem. We don't care, we don't think, and we allow anything to happen, even if it doesn't fit the Constitution and the amendment to certain things. How long do you put up so much crap already? Look at what they've done to sports. Baseball isn't baseball anymore. I started at 6 with my father at Comiskey Park with the exploding scoreboard and all that. It was great. And it was baseball. And then when you turned on the TV, you didn't get a big square. So your brain could go sideways if you have epilepsy or something like that, which I have. I can't watch baseball anymore. Can't take the box. Can't take all the changes. They're just too much for an epileptic to deal with. But hockey's still hockey, thank goodness. Football's close. And basketball's close. But baseball? Forget it. They want the youth, so they're doing this ass backward crap. Blame ESPN because they're your buddies. But that's just sports. There are so many different things that have been destroyed by design, and we accept it. And not to be repetitious, I said it earlier, we accept it. We acquiesce our power. They also want to make everything technological to the banks. So if you don't do what you're told, you don't get your money. How about that, huh? Anybody ever tell you that? That was another step along the way of technology and BS. So all of these things come back down to where we have to wake up, care about each other, and not just the two things they do in the streets for the kids and for the, well, I don't know. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what the other one is. They do but it's basically for the kids. It's not enough. By any stretch, there shouldn't be hunger and homelessness, but there is. But why should I be shocked with what they've done to everybody to believe in religion? But there's no money in hunger and homelessness. That's why you don't get anything really on the cable or anything else. Get a lot of dog and cat commercials and some other animals. As long as they can make money, that's all they want. Money, position, and power. They want you to have nothing. Nothing. Their ultimate thing is to make you happy and you have nothing. Now, what drug are they going to use for that? I have no idea. And whatever's happening here, I hope you can see me, but there's a problem here with my lighting. But I think I've said enough. I just want to leave it with this. Altruism is the true religion, the one where everyone cares about everyone else and not worry about what they get in return. So, good luck. Because if you don't wake up to what's happening to you with this skunk administration and everything else, and all these people he's hiring and firing, he's hiring the ones that have no experience whatsoever and getting rid of all his enemies. What kind of crap is that? I never heard other presidents talking about all their enemies and how they're going to get rid of them one at a time or more. You're cracked. You're listening to this crap and this lunatic. Again, he's doing what he's told, but he's still an idiot. But you're bigger idiots because you actually listen to him. You whine about protests. Big deal. Put 5 million together, you might get some information. Even 1 million. But 5,000? Do you really think they give a shit? And look what Trump did with the bull crap on the 6th. I think it was the 6th of January. I could be wrong. With the attack at the Capitol. If I'm not wrong on the Capitol. Forgive me, sometimes I forget things. But I think I'm right here. He does whatever the hell he wants. And we allow it. Why? You have all these damn shows on again. Of course, my brain went again. MSNBC. All of them. All these different protesting people. And they tell you all about this stuff. But they're allowed to. Now, I don't know if they know they're allowed to. They think they're just getting the freedom because they're in the United States and they're getting a chance to fight back. Well, guess what? Unless the country picks up to fight back, they're nice people, but it doesn't mean much. That's probably one of the other reasons your Illuminati, your skull and bones, and your jerking ass are all letting them do it. Because they know it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. If it did, you're sure as hell wouldn't be allowed. Look at all the people that have been assassinated because they tried to open their mouths and say something they weren't allowed to say. Kennedy was one of them. His brother after that. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers. I can go on. But notice, they're the ones that tried to open your mind. So again, like I said, good luck. I wish you the best by waking up and educating yourselves, you fools. And if I sound mean and nasty, I am mean and nasty. I'm sick of this crap. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. So my wife was right. Do a lecture. If you sound like an ass, go ahead. If you enjoy yourself, and I did, I enjoyed telling you people off. I enjoyed telling you people to wake it up. I enjoyed people because I haven't done this in a while. But I hit a lot of areas about Skunk or Trump. What's his name again? How come he's in one more thing? He's in so much of the news to confuse the hell out of you, along with everything else. You've got so many things coming at you, not just him, so fast and so changeable when you watch cable. When you watch all these shows, they go by with the commercials so fast and things that they want to say, and a lot of news bulletins and all kinds of crap. And as Aldous Huxley said, that entertainment is a distraction while they do everything else they want to do and do it to you. And you stop nothing. Again, I told you 5,000 people don't mean anything. You put 1,000,000 out there, you might just get a little notice. Now, if they're going to beat me up or whatever, now they can do it. At least I've already said something. Or if they're going to cut me off and not let me say anything, well, that's life too. But if you do get a chance, check this out. As I said, YouTube, Michael, Michael, Katz, Katz, 9502. You click on that, and it'll take you to a green circle with, I think, my wife's name. Could be mine. Hers is Lauren. And it's a big L in it, a white L. Click on it, and it'll take you to my channel. And listen to some of my music and watch the few lectures I got. And there'll be more. But there's nothing more to say. Good luck. And I wish you well.